Alright guys, so here's our update on Lewis's Powerwheels for the night. So we got this thing just kind of chilling here up on end to show you. So we got the wheelie bar mount is ready. Wheelie bar itself is almost ready. So for those of you who don't know who the wheelie bar is, it's you can call it a slam bar, wheelie bar, whatever. It's on drag race cars. You'll have like a rod coming out the back end with a tire on it, and that tire is there to prevent the car from flipping. So when you have a really powerful car, your front end comes off the ground, so that wheel in the back is gonna hit the ground so you don't tip over. So we had to come up with a way to mount the wheelie bar. This is a requirement for the race, and so we decided to mount it under here to where the back axle is at, and kind of this area here. It just drilled those holes actually a minute ago. So we 3D printed this to fit. So here is the wheelie bar mount, and we're going to go ahead and install that quick so you can see it. So this is going to just go fit right up in there. And we're going to grab our axle. It's a little bit tight. For some reason the printer 3D printer tolerances were a little bit off tonight for some reason, so I can do a lot of sanding to get this axle to really want to go through, but success in the end. Alright, so that's with the axle through, and even with that, this thing is honestly, this is fits like a glove. That is tight, but I'm an engineer, so I over-engineer everything, make things needlessly strong. So we're going to be bolting it on. So we got some bolts there, and we're just gonna, can't see, but come around to the other side here. Get those nuts put on. So we haven't finished the electrical system yet, but that is going to be very, very soon. And one of the reasons for that is kind of ended up thinking we were going to put the batteries here in the back trunk like they normally are, but kind of realized for heat reasons, dissipating heat, that it's going to be better to put the batteries under the hood up front. And I have the wrong nut there. And put the motor controller in the back and in the trunk. And so since the wheelie bar is going to have some bolts that protrude into the trunk, really is like, we need to get the structural part of the vehicle finished, just so we can not have to mount the motor controller and realize we have to move it because, for instance, these bolts were in the way. So there's those ones there. I'll show you what this looks like in a second. We got two in the middle. Again, this is honestly probably severely over-engineered, but oh well. Better to be safe than sorry, and I guess since this is my son going to be using this vehicle, I'd much rather be safe. So get those on there. All right, so that is bolted on there, and you can kind of see that's where the bolts are coming through in the trunk there, and it is held on by the axle, which is very securely held on there. So very solid. And I think it looks pretty cool too. It kind of looks like a second set of exhaust pipes here coming off the back. So how this is going to work is we're going to put 18-inch PVC pipes are going to go, or 18-inch long, 1-inch PVC pipes are going to go through there, and when they go there, we'll have a bolt that will secure them in on each side. And so those PVC pipes are going to come up, however far out, and they're going to meet in the middle and secure a wheel. And so the wheel we got is a little swivel caster from Harbor Freight, but we don't want the caster part of it. We just want the wheel. So this is going to go in the trash, and what we have is the wheel right here. So your PVC pipes will come all the way down to the side. We'll put a bolt through. So this will be the wheel for your wheelie bar. So it'll be, you know, and this is also built at an 8-degree angle, if you can see that. So it'll drop a couple inches. But yeah, so that's the wheelie bar mount. Tomorrow at the hardware store, I gotta get the PVC pipe, and we'll get the wheelie bar itself on and mounted, and that'll take care of that. And yeah, electrical systems after that, and we are getting pretty near ready for this.